Hello friends, welcome to Explore YouTube channel. Today we'll be going to learn about how to calculate depreciation with various methods. The first one is straight line method. We have been given an information over here, cost of fixed asset and its scrap value, the value left after selling the asset at the end of the period, 5 years is the estimated life and the depreciation rate. Calculating this with two different formulas. One of them is Excel inbuilt formula. So let's use it, which is straight line method equals SLN and then click the tab. So we have been asking for the cost. Cost of asset is 20,000. In this period, we'll be using the salvage value as well, in comma, and then selecting the salvage value. The life of the asset is been given 5 years. So we will be entering it. And now shift, press page down, click on Control D. You will be able to get the life of the asset of each year instantly. Now we have to find out the balance. Balance will be calculating from the cost of fixed asset minus the first year depreciation. Afterwards, we will be using the first year end of the period balance minus the same year depreciation, and further we'll be just selecting and putting it Control D, and here we'll be able to find the life of the asset at the end of the period is 1000. Why it comes to 1000 at the end of the fifth period? Because the scrap value is 1000. Although we took the cost of fixed asset 20,000, but the depreciation will be calculating on the value after residual value. We will be anchoring it and times it with the percentage. Also anchoring it because we will be getting each year depreciation. So what we have to do is we have to input and minus sign in front of the formula to get the same value at the end of each year. Alt plus, select all the cells, shift right key and Control R. And here we have to input the beginning of the period from the last end of the period balance, and then shift right key Control R. So you can see over here we have got the depreciation of all those 5 years, 14,250, but here it's been 19,000. Now friends, going forward we'll be calculating the depreciation with double declining balance method, asking for the cost value of the asset. Similarly ask for the salvage, comma, and then the life of the asset. Afterward, it's been asking for the period. The period is the first year. It can be first month or any month, but it's been named as period instead of saying years. You can see we have got the depreciation for the first year 40,000. Shift page down, Control D, and we found the depreciation of each year. In double declining method, we get the depreciation on the beginning of the period balance. So we will be getting the asset balance as well minus the first year depreciation, and now the end of period balance, which is now beginning of period for the next year, minus the same year depreciation. Selecting it, Control down and Control D. You can see here the depreciation comes to the 2960 and the asset balance is 10,000, which is equals to the scrap value of the fifth year is 1 lakh, and depreciation will be calculating on this one. So we will anchor it times with the percentage depreciation and fix it, putting minus sign in front of the formula to get it in negative form. Alt plus. So now this will be the beginning of period balance for the next year. So we'll be shifting it to the right and Control R. Similarly, we'll be also shifting the opening balance to the right and Control R. You can see here depreciation is being calculated on the beginning of period balance of each year. This will let us know if the depreciation is decreased through calculating on the beginning of period balance, and in total we have got 55,629 is the depreciation, but here it's being calculated as 90,000 per Excel formula. Continuing with sum of year digit method, this will be the last method using for depreciation calculation. Other than this, there are also multiple methods which are not discussing over here in this video but will be later. First, SYD, sum of year digit. Click on tab. It's been asking for the cost of fixed asset. It will get fixed right now, and then asking for the salvage value, which is 0 here in this case. Also fix it, and the life of the asset. Asking for the period, it will be here the first period. We will anchor the column as well, hitting enter, and then selecting and shifting it down, Control D, and get each year depreciation through sum of year digit method. So now we'll be getting the depreciation balance year after year. In this case, we have salvage value at 0, doing it different way than the previous one. First, you have to understand the concept here, then you will be easily able to understand further what's going on. Equals the value after scrap value to be calculated for depreciation, enter, and then the same value is being retained at the beginning of each year. So we will be putting a shift right key and control R. But here you can see now I have mentioned the time period. This 50,000 remains for next 5 years. From if we are at first year up to the last period of the estimated life, it comes to 5. But if we go to next year at the year 2, then the remaining life of the asset is 4 years. Similarly, for third year, the life remains up to 3 years only, and so on. Then we have to do a total of all these years, because sum of year digit is quite bit different formula, equals the time period times with the value of asset left after scrap value, and then both has to be divided by the total life of the time asset as per time period. So we get the depreciation for the first year depending on the 5-year period. Here we have to anchor it the total, and then shift right key, control plus R, and now you can see here the total depreciation is 50,000, because we do not have any scrap value here. For instance, if we have scrap value of 1,000, then depreciation will be calculated depending on the scenario available. So friend, that's how we can calculate depreciation with 3 different methods, Excel formula as well as the menu formulas. Hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to Explore YouTube channel. Thank you.